take that bitch for a lap. That brown Cutlass. And it had some burn marks on the back. Somebody tried to steal. My dad had a bunch of M&Ms and different things and stuff that he gave away because he used to sign people up for credit cards at colleges and stuff. And he was an alcoholic, but he had a trunk full of M&Ms one time, and they had a couple people try to get in there and steal them and try to burn their way in, which was just dumb, I think, to try and just use regular fire to get through a trunk is just retarded, I think. And no offense if anybody's retarded, bro. But anyway, what was I talking about, Zach?
Yeah, I looked up the average weight of a car. It's around 3,000, 4,000 pounds. But a Cutlass was very heavy, so I bet it's more closer to 4,000.
Yeah, that bitch was heavy, man. But my dad would get up and go walking, man. That dude, he would walk. A bird would land on him. Not even, they thought he was, stationary. He'd be that, just barely going, You'd see him come. He was just, it looked like they'd come and build a fountain around, build a water thing, and people start throwing pennies in. Then they'd be like, oh, damn, this guy's moving. This is not, sorry, my bad, sir. And, but he was just so slow, man. My dad was so slow. And so anyway, he'd go in the bank or the post office, wherever, and I'd get in that Cutlass, that driver's seat, and I'd take that bitch for a spin. And one time I took it around the block and I hit a couple parked cars with that bastard. Pop, pop, pop. Damn, I hit them Metches, dog. And I prayed for those people afterwards, and, so I did my part. But, so anyway, back to the horses. So, yeah, this thing, man, being on a horse is really, it's not for me, I don't think. We went out, it's just that thing, you don't know what's going to happen. It's like it has a bunch of gears, but you don't know them. That's the thing. It's like riding in a car. It's like there's no, you have to that's one of the things. It's a lot of secret code. And that thing, man, it was hard. And you're just bouncing up and down. And you're like, dude, the whole time, after the fifth or sixth bounce, you're like, damn, dude, I think I'm gay, bro. It's like, it just, I don't know what the long-term goal is, I bet if you met jockeys when they first started, a male jockey, and then you met him again 6-7 years later, bro, I bet he knows a few more men. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm saying animal-induced homosexuality, baby. It's happening. But that was amazing. We had a great time. We went out to Keeneland. And Keeneland, if you hadn't been there, I thought it was a hospital, They said we're going to Keeneland, and I was like, oh, man, I'll get some flowers or whatever. But it's it's where all the horses go to race or whatever. And them bitches, they're out there, bro. They, some of them roll up and I'm going to say this, man. I mean, this is happening in a lot of sports now. There are not even any white horses left in the shit. I mean, I don't know if a white horse has even won a whatever it's called, the Belmont or whatever. I'm just saying, we gotta, if we're gonna do it, we gotta do it, If people are doing, if you need equality in this sport, you need equality in this sport. We need a Title IX or Title 11, white horses. Because they ain't even got a gray motherfucker out there winning. Has a white horse ever won the,
I'm looking up Kentucky Derby winners right now. So far, last 4, all brown.
Yeah. And I'm saying you get out there and you can tell that it's a real, it's a brown boys game out there. So I'd love to see a little bit more diversity out there. I'd like to see a little Asian horse out there. Little, oh, I'm a horse, or whatever, however they would do it.